Welcome to the Shifting Inward podcast, where we explore the mindset blocks that keep entrepreneurs stuck. Your mind is one of the most powerful tools at your disposal. Your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions drive your success. When you shift what's happening internally, everything externally starts to move. Hi, I'm Joe Rizk, and in this episode, we're discussing limiting beliefs, the stories you've been telling yourself that are keeping you stuck. Let's get into it. So, what are limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are the deep-rooted assumptions you hold about yourself, about your business, and about what's possible for you. They're the beliefs that create a ceiling for what you think you can achieve. They sound like, I'm not a business person. I'm not good with money. People like me don't succeed. I'm too old to start. I'm just not smart enough. Success is really for other people, not for me. And here's the thing. These beliefs feel true. They feel like facts, but they're not. They're just stories you've been telling yourself for so long that you've started to believe them. Limiting beliefs shape every decision you make. They determine how you price your services, how you show up, how much risk you're willing to take, how visible you allow yourself to become. They quietly run the show, influencing your choices without you even realizing it. Limiting beliefs are the invisible walls that keep you stuck. And until you identify them, challenge them, and rewrite them, they'll continue to dictate what's possible for you. So, what do limiting beliefs actually look like in your business? Maybe you tell yourself, I'm not a salesperson, so you avoid selling altogether. You don't promote your offers, you don't follow up with leads, you wait for people to come to you instead of actively marketing your work. And then you wonder why your business isn't growing. Maybe you believe, I'm not good with money, so you avoid looking at your finances. You don't track your income. You don't set financial goals. You stay in the dark about your numbers because the belief convinces you that you'll never fully understand them anyway. Or maybe you believe, I can't delegate because no one will do it as well as I do. So you try to do everything yourself. You become the bottleneck in your own business. You burn out managing every detail because the belief tells you that letting go means lowering your standards. Maybe you think, I need to have everything figured out before I can even start. So you stay in planning mode indefinitely. You research, you strategize, you prepare, but you never actually launch. The belief convinces you that starting before you're ready is reckless, so you never give yourself permission to begin. And here's what happens over time. Your limiting beliefs become self-fulfilling prophecies. If you believe you're not good at sales, you won't practice selling, so you'll stay uncomfortable with it. If you believe you can't delegate, you'll never build a team, so you'll stay overwhelmed. Your beliefs shape your actions, and your actions create the results that reinforce the belief. So what happens? You stay stuck in a loop. So where do limiting beliefs come from? Most of them were formed early on in your childhood, through family, through experiences that taught you what to expect from yourself and from the world. Maybe you grew up hearing, money doesn't grow on trees, or we're not the kind of people who do that. So you internalized those messages. You adopted them as your own truth. For entrepreneurs, limiting beliefs often come from comparison. You see someone else succeeding and you think, they have something I don't. They're more talented, more connected, more capable. And that comparison reinforces the belief that you're lacking something essential. So you don't even try to compete. You stay in your lane convinced that their level of success isn't available for you. And here's the deeper issue. Limiting beliefs are protective. They keep you safe from disappointment. If you believe you're not capable of something, you don't have to risk trying and failing. If you believe success isn't for you, you don't have to face the discomfort of putting yourself out there. The belief creates a ceiling, but it also creates comfort. It gives you an excuse to stay where you are. But here's the truth. Just because you've believed something for a long time doesn't make it true. Your past doesn't dictate your future. Your background doesn't define your potential. And the stories you've been telling yourself, they can be rewritten. So let's reframe this. Limiting beliefs aren't facts, they're interpretations. They're the meaning you've assigned to your experiences, your background, and your circumstances. And if you created the interpretation, then you can change it. The shift starts with questioning the belief. Instead of accepting it as truth, ask, is this actually true, or is this just something I've been telling myself? Where did this belief come from? Is it based on evidence, or is it based on fear? Beliefs are flexible. You're not stuck with the ones you have. You can choose new ones. You can decide, I'm learning to be good with money. I'm becoming more confident at selling. I'm building the skills I need to succeed. Those are beliefs as well, and they're just as valid as the limiting ones. The difference is they open doors instead of closing them. And here's the truth. Evidence doesn't create beliefs. Beliefs create evidence. If you believe you're not good at something, you won't even practice it, so you'll stay not good at it. If you believe success isn't for you, you won't take the risks required to achieve it, so you'll stay stuck. Your beliefs shape your actions, and your actions shape your results. But when you shift the belief, you shift the action. And when you shift the action, you start creating new evidence. Evidence that you're capable. Evidence that you can learn. Evidence that success is possible for you. So how do you overcome your limiting beliefs? First, identify them. You can't change what you can't see. Start paying attention to the stories you tell yourself. Notice the moments when you say, I can't, I'm not, or that's not for me. Write them down. Get them out of your head and onto paper. Once you see them clearly, they lose some of their power. Second, challenge them with evidence. For every limiting belief, ask yourself, is this actually true, or is this just a story? Then look for evidence to the contrary. If you believe, I'm not good at marketing, have you ever successfully promoted anything? Have you ever gotten someone interested in your work? Because that's evidence. Third, rewrite the belief. Once you've identified the limiting belief and challenged it, create a new one. Make it specific. Make it believable. If I'm terrible with money feels too ingrained, try I'm learning to manage my finances better. If I'm not a business person feels too heavy, try I'm building business skills as I go. The new belief doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be more empowering than the old one. Fourth, surround yourself with people who reflect the belief you want to adopt. If you believe success isn't for you, spend time with people who are succeeding and came from similar backgrounds. If you believe you're not capable, connect with people who see your potential. The beliefs of the people around you will either reinforce your limitations or challenge them. So choose wisely. And finally, be patient with yourself. Your limiting beliefs didn't form overnight, and they won't disappear overnight either. Every time you question a limiting belief and act anyway, you weaken its hold on you. Over time, the new belief becomes stronger than the old one, and that's when everything shifts. You're not stuck with the beliefs you have. You can change them. And when you do, you'll be amazed at what becomes possible. If this resonated, drop a comment and share your story. What limiting belief have you been carrying? Have you challenged it? What shifted for you? I'd love to hear about it, and I invite you to join our free school community to connect with other entrepreneurs who are breaking through mindset blocks and supporting and celebrating each other's growth. Link in the description. I'm Joe, and I help entrepreneurs shift inward so they can move forward. See you next time.